Moonlight Beach in Ensenada, a place of sun, sand, surf. But back in 1928, the waves brought in something else, scandal.
I say alcohol, let's go!
Prohibition failed to take the growl out of the roaring 20s. Illegal booze, hooch, moonshine, it flowed into local speakeasies like the tide. Much of it, in fact, came in on the tide from Mexico aboard rum runners with decks piled high with alcohol.
In fact, one of the hotels at the time called the Beacon Inn, which is now where Chart House is on Restaurant Row in Cardiff, is that there were regular boats that would come in with alcohol from Mexico to supply the hotel.
But one moonlit night on Moonlight Beach, a ship delivered its contraband cargo, and then something went very wrong.
The truck, either the engine failed or got stuck in the sand, and so everybody that was moving the liquor panicked, and they all kind of left one guy on guard.
But the guard scrammed, scared off by the crowds on the cliffs, and in what might have been the very first beach cleanup in Ensenada's history, hordes of people descended on Moonlight Beach. And it wasn't just Moonlight Beach. In fact, another shipment ran aground. This time, it was at Seaside in Cardiff. Law enforcement did get involved this time, but not in the way you'd think.
One boat overturned south of Restaurant Row in Cardiff, which was called the Seaside Reef, and the bottles were strewn all over the beach.
2 deputy sheriffs discovered the stash, and they decided this was too good a windfall to pass up. After all, they had the perfect hiding place.
The sheriffs then drove it up to the Encinitas jail and hid the alcohol in the Encinitas jail, so that the revenue men, when they came and investigated, would never think that the alcohol that was found on the beach would end up there.
The revenue agents searched for weeks, practically tore up the town, but the juice in the jailhouse, well, it went undiscovered.
But I think there, like I said, a lot of small illegality went on, which people thought, this isn't such a bad thing to have a little alcohol here.
Apparently, the rest of the nation agreed, and after 13 years, Prohibition ended in 1933. Moonlight Beach went back to being what it is today, a place to swim and enjoy the sun, and the rum runners of Encinitas disappeared forever.